started with the general education courses that I knew would satisfy most of the programs here that would eventually gear me towards my major. So I did that, and then after 2 semesters, I was able to declare my major, which is business. And one of the things that I did was to take an introductory to business class, which I really liked. And based on that, I decided to go to take an accounting class, which also worked out very well for me.
I too initially chose general concentration just because of its flexibility. However, as I review, I've noticed that I volunteered a lot and really loved community service. So I transferred from general concentration to human services and found that it was a fantastic fit. And that's what I really would love to do, and that's what I'm currently doing.
I had kind of a different approach. I basically went with what I liked mostly and what I had a certain ease in understanding and everything, which would be the science field. I like everything that involves biology, chemistry, and physics. And in high school, it was really easy for me to understand everything around it, whereas with the literature and the history, it was kind of a challenge. So basically, I enrolled with the thought that I would get into a science field. Now, which one, I wasn't quite sure yet. And what I did is I took a few science classes, and then I sat down with the professor that I found was the most appealing to me, like kind of a role model. And I talked to them about the different fields and all of the opportunities, and that's how I was able to come up with the biological science as a major.
That's very different from mine because I started as targeting on the become accountant or something related to business. So I started taking accounting courses and some business and the marketing course. However, when I took the sociology on the first semester, because it was part of the requirements, I kind of interested in, I like this sociology a lot. And then a couple semesters later, I took environmental science, and that absolutely blew me away. I thought, like, this is such a great subject. So although I wasn't good at math or science in high school or younger in the back days, that I thought, like, this is the one I want to study because I'm mature enough and I don't have to worry that much of that I have to stick with the business. I've already worked before, so I wanted to do something a little bit more challenging.
I also went to the Career Center and had taken the Myers-Briggs test, I think, and as well as the Holland test. So it pretty much gave me, solidified like my choice of transferring to human services because it's just I knew, as I said before, innately that I loved helping people. So taking a few tests, and I think similar to Justice's, I went to the International Institute of Boston to see, as well as other nonprofits, and they loved what they're doing. Mm-hmm. So that's what helped me determine human services.
After I really decided to go for a science major, and yet still I've been interested in sociology. I enjoy them a lot. And then I kept asking to several professors in the science department what kind of option that we can have, like if I want to, let's say, like stay in the biology major. They showed me that like I can be at the biotech business or I can be in some kind of research environment. Oh, of course I can teach if I go further education. And I finally sort of found out that I really interested in epidemiology because it's science, but it's sociology related, how the disease spread in the certain type of places. And that's quite attracts me.
Well, one thing that I really like about taking the general education courses here, and in addition to your core electives here, is that it gives you the bits and pieces of everything that you might want to do in the future, whether it's business, whether it's science, so that you know where your strong areas are. And I like the fact that I've taken a science class and I know that that's not where my strong area is. I have tried other things that I know that that is not where I am really strong at.
In my case, that before I totally declared a major, I kind of visited the professors that I already took courses with, because then they know me better, and I just wanted some kind of third person's opinion before I really go into that field. So one day I asked my professor that does he really think that I'm capable of doing the science field as my major? And he taught me for 2 semesters, so he knows me well, and he told me that I can handle. Instead of making just the instant decision by myself, if I know some people who've been that path, then it's much easier to ask them how was it, how they gone through, to get the idea of what might be the good way to deal with it, instead of just assuming everything from my limited experience that I have.